Well, as you can see right now, I'm out in Sidney, out by the airport. But what we're going to do today is going to have a little look at Reay Creek. It was on the news the other night, so I thought I'd come out and have a look. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. Reay Creek is just a little ways down from Mary's Blue Moon Cafe. Just back here, and you go up this road over here. This Reay Creek is just a beautiful little park that meanders through neighborhoods. And you got some beautiful scenery in here. Let's go have a look. There is a little dam here on Reay Creek where they control the level of the creek farther downstream. And looks like they've got it blocked off right now. They seem to look like they don't want you to go down there. Well, that's too bad. But that's not what we came for. I'll get to that. Well, we're going to enter Reay Creek Park now. And this is why we're coming here. Apparently there's an owl in here that has an anger management problem. Yeah, it was on the news the other night that he was attacking people down here. So of course I got to come out and have a look. So I'll tell you that reason too in a second. Something else you don't know about me. Years and years ago, I was raising birds. I had all kinds of birds. I had an aviary in my backyard. And I think at my peak at one time I had over 300 budgies, parakeets, about 17 cockatiels, half a dozen or so lovebirds, a few finches, a few quail. I had a cockatoo at one time, that was Larry. And I had Zeus, the African gray parrot. So I've had some experience with birds, so a bit of a bird whisperer. I've tamed a few parrots in my days. So I thought, let's go out and see if we can find this owl and have a little chat with him and settle him down. It's not going to happen. Oh, well, let's go have a look and see if we can find him anyway. It really is just a neat little park to walk through. I did it a couple years ago or maybe last year sometime. I'm not really sure. But it's got some really, really nice views in here of the creek and water and paths, and you actually go through a community up here known as Summergate Village, and that's really a neat place. But look at this. Well, you can sure tell it's fall in here. Keep my eyes out for the owl. But they were saying on the news that the owl attacked a few people and small dogs and that, but he's very aggressive. But I think he's a young one, they said, and he thinks he's just trying to establish his territory here. So, but I don't know exactly where it's supposed to be hanging out. But if we see somebody, I'll ask them. I'm sure they know. But there's some neat stuff in here. Different bridges and that, and trees and paths. It's really worth coming out to see Reay Creek if you got a few minutes, if you're out in the Sidney area. It's also a salmon area, so not enough water in the creek right now for the salmon, but I imagine when they start getting ready to come up, they'll release some more water from up at that dam. This definitely is owl habitat in here. But it is pretty noisy here because of all the airplanes that fly over, because we're not very far away from the airport here at all. But I imagine the wildlife gets used to the constant noise of planes. But the paths in here are so nice. They're nicely packed in that. It's not muddy or anything like that, so it makes for a very enjoyable walk. Never been out here when the salmon have been going up. I'd love to see that. Oh, they're doing some reforestation in here. That's always good to see. Oh, there's some big fungi over there. So you're in this really nice wooded area and you're walking along and all of a sudden you just pop out in the Summergate Village. And we'll just walk through and go down the path on the other side here. Just a beautiful place. Really well managed. So neat and tidy. Huh. That's different. I'm usually afraid of bears and cougars. There are paths that go all over the place in here, so you can get a pretty good walk in. Haven't been up this one before, so we'll have a look. We open up into a big open area here. Big area. Well, it just got really, really warm out here in this open area. I had to open the jacket. But no owl yet. I see someone just came in behind me here. Maybe I'll ask him if... Oh, there's a puppy. It's funny, just in the last few days, there's mushrooms popping up everywhere. On my lawn at home, I got thousands of them now. Oh, even more in the woods there. Tons of them. Someone's doing circuits. Nice place to sit there. But we're going to wander back down into the park and see if there's anything else interesting in here. If you're out in the Sidney area, it really is worth coming in and having a look through this place. It's very, very, very nice in here. Especially in the summer, it's nice and cool in here. Look at the ivy on this tree here. Definitely is owl territory in here, but I think we'll start wandering back. You know, fall is just an absolutely beautiful time to go for a walk. Get out and see all these leaves all over the place. The incredible colors in the trees. And also, you know, it's quite comfortable to walk. You can dress properly so you don't overheat and you don't get cold. So it is just a great time to go out and get a little exercise and get back to nature. And oh, I see a squirrel over there. He better keep his heads up because that's got dinner written all over it for now. Coming back into Summergate What I like about this place is Summergate, you own your own little piece of land there. And the only thing that's common is just like the roads and that. And it's very reasonable to live there. So, it's really done right. I wish they'd do more places like that with the modular homes. It would be much more affordable. Have a beautiful piece of property like this and you just pay taxes on your own little spot. And you own it. Yeah, talked to that fellow for a couple minutes there, and he was looking for the owl, but he found a woodpecker and that's it. Me, squirrel and mushrooms. Oh, well, mushrooms don't attack. So. Keep looking. Well, that was our little walk around Reay Creek today. Unfortunately, we didn't see the owl, or maybe fortunately, but if you are going out in places like this where there are aggressive birds, make sure you wear a hat. It's always a good idea. You know, on the news there the other night, there people got hit on the head a few times by that owl. And they were wearing hats. So get out there, stay safe, and explore these places. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna see or what's going to attack you, but what you're going to see is more important. Bye for now.